Hey, what's going on, guys? Cody here with some Team Deathmatch on Cracked, and this is my How to Play Like a Pro series version 2.0. That's a 2 and a dot. And anyway, basically what it means is that this is a new and improved version of this series, or at least I hope you think that it's improved. If you do or don't, let me know in the comment section below. Your input's greatly appreciated. So basically what we're going to be doing here is breaking down key points of the gameplay and kind of letting you guys inside my head, ooh, scary, and letting you guys know what I'm thinking in certain situations, why I make certain decisions, why I decide to not make certain decisions, what I could, should, would do, sort of things, and hopefully in the process you can learn something. Okay, so now if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll hear me constantly stress how I like to take the perimeter of the map for safety reasons. This time I decide to take the interior portion of the map and I die. And let's look at the enemy's point of view here. You notice here he got into position very quickly and has a great sight line on the interior portion of the map here. These sight lines are the exact reason why I don't like to go in to the interior. You can avoid situations like that by sticking to the perimeter like we are here now. And you'll see here that sticking to the perimeter can oftentimes prove very rewarding. So let's look at the enemy's perspective again and see why two guys couldn't take out just one measly little me. Now you see these two barrels right there. Let's highlight those in red. Okay, these barrels provide great cover, all right? And this little green dot that we have right here, that's pretty much the only part of my body that the enemy players can actually see. So that's a very small target to hit, very hard target to hit, whereas these guys are pretty much just wide open in my field of range, standing behind this bus, and just begging to be shot. So I kindly oblige. Like, this is a great example of using cover effectively. Learning how, when, where to use your cover points is very crucial in staying alive in this game. Okay, so come around the corner, there's a guy up in this window. This guy has two advantages on us. He's got elevation. He also has protection from the building he is in. Whereas we are just standing way out in the open with very little cover whatsoever. So to compensate for our lack of cover, look at what we're doing. We're moving back and forth, back and forth, back. We're not trying to put him to sleep. We're trying to avoid his damn bullets. When you don't have a lot of cover, you want to be moving. We're making just little small movements here, and I do mean small. We're not making great big movements. If you make your movements too big, you become predictable. You want to stay as unpredictable as possible in situations like that. You want to just kind of, you might strafe to the left, but only do it for just like a second and then immediately change directions and then move to the right or forward or backwards. You might want to jump up or go prone. You know, just little small movements are going to throw the enemy player's sight line off so he can't get a clean shot on you. Okay, so right here we are trying to get a good vantage point on some enemy players here, but if we take a look at the aerial view here, we got some enemy players spawning up here, and we're actually outnumbered here 3-1. We got three guys converging on our position here. And it would just be foolish to try to run out and take them all out at one time. Instead, we're going to backtrack behind this wall for a brief amount of cover and pretty much just single these guys out. Basically what I'm doing here is turning a 3-1 situation into three separate one-on-one situations. If you are in a one-on-one situation, your chance of dying is a lot less than if you were in a 3-1 situation, obviously. Common sense should tell most people that. Pretty much what we're doing is increasing the chance of us getting a kill and decreasing the chance of us dying. Yes, we did die, but we also managed to pick off two very easy kills before we actually did. Pretty much the way I look at this is a lion on the hunt tracking a herd of wildebeest or something out in the prairie. If you've ever watched like an animal documentary or whatever where lions are tracking a herd of a prey through the prairie like a wildebeest or something, the lion is not going to run out there and try to take on the entire herd all on its own. Because the lion is not that stupid. The lion knows that if he tries to take on the entire herd, the herd's probably going to trample him to death before he can even get his claws sinked into anybody. So the lion is going to single out just one small prey item. Usually it's a weaker member of the herd. But it's the same concept. The lion is increasing his chance of getting a kill and decreasing his chance of dying by getting trampled by the herd. Anytime that you are in a situation where you can increase the safety of your own life, that's much better situation for you, because then you can spend more time focusing on actually getting the kills. So here we are again. We got a sniper here. This is another example of using little small movements to avoid getting shot. Every time the sniper lines up to try to hit us, we're not going to be in the same position that we were when he was trying to line up a shot. Making little small movements so we're not in a predictable position where he can actually get a shot. If you guys are in a wide open space or in a space with very little cover, the last thing that you want to do is make the kill easy for the enemy player by just standing there. No, you want to be unpredictable and keep moving. You know, for God's sakes, please don't just stand there. Worst thing that you could ever possibly do. You want to try to stay alive. Staying alive in this game is what's going to lead to high kill totals and high kill death ratios. I've said it before, if you are dying a lot, you're not going to be able to get very high kills. Staying alive does two things. Obviously, with low death rates, you're gonna have a higher KD, and plus, the more time that you manage to stay alive, that's more time that you can spend focusing on getting the kills. So right here we have two guys running behind this wall here. I managed to take one of them out, but I know there's still one left. A lot of people would stay up on the stairs where I'm actually at and wait for him to poke his head out and take the kill, but I'm going to take a safer alternative. Backtrack behind the building, out that window, and come out from behind the building and flank this guy pretty much. This guy right here never knew that I was there. When he comes up to the stairs, he expects me to still be at the stairs, and I kind of take that way of thinking and turn it around on him and put myself in a position where he does not expect. And again, that's another example of being unpredictable. If you can be unpredictable, you've got it made. If you notice a pattern here, the pattern here is increasing your chance of getting kills and decreasing your chance of dying. Every decision that you make, especially in like team-based games, is going to be affected by those factors. Every decision you make, you need to take into consideration, is this going to get me a kill, or is this going to get me killed? And you can base your gameplay on that in a smart manner. Being smart about what you do and how you play is going to get you good kills. There's no need to try to run out there and try to get some awesome montage-worthy 5-man sprays all over the place, because it's not going to happen. Usually when you see those, people have got the videos up with their 5-6-man sprays and 5v1, 6v1 clutches. 90% of the time, these guys are getting lucky. It's not a consistent way of getting kills, and it's not going to happen a whole lot. It's not what I teach. In my gameplays. It's not what I'm trying to teach you guys. I'm trying to teach you guys how to just be super badasses. I'm trying to help you guys get higher kill death ratios, and the best way to do that is to actually stay alive. So make smart decisions, play smart. Each time that you find yourself in a tricky situation, consider all your options. Be sure that you know your maps well enough so that you know if you've got an enemy player in one position, you know where the enemy player is. Consider, okay, if I go this way, is the enemy player going to see me? Am I going to get killed? Or can I go this way and come out with a flank where he doesn't expect me to be and actually pick off a kill without even taking a single shot? You'll find yourself in a lot of situations where that'll be the case, where you'll have an alternative route or an alternative method of taking out the enemy players. So remember, guys, just play smart, think things through. You don't have to be a badass at the game to have a good KD. You just have to use your brain and have a little common sense and a little bit of map knowledge. So that was pretty much the end of the game, and I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like the changes. This is pretty much just a beta kind of testing. It's not full-fledged just yet, but let me know what you guys think. Be sure and rate, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. My final score, I believe, was 25-3, so thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.